The time capsule filled Shenandoah University staff and students alike with excitement. But what had the classes of the past left in the container for them? As its lid came off, the assembled crowd caught a glimpse of the colorful contents, and they saw that it was filled with treasures from yesteryear. Movies like Back to the Future make the notion of time travel out to be an exciting concept. In the absence of a DeLorean, though, the time stream only goes forward. But there are ways we can interact with the future and give those who dwell within it an insight into the past. Time capsules, for example, contain significant objects or personal items for future discoverers to open. Of course, you may have contributed to, or maybe even opened one of these caches yourself at some point. Indeed, it's a practice that has quite a long history, as recent findings prove. In 2017, archaeologists unearthed an early time capsule which dated way back to 1777. The capsule itself was a hollowed-out wooden Jesus Christ statue, which was found in Burgos, Spain. Burgo de Osma Cathedral chaplain Joaquin Minguez wrote the documents contained within, which included historical details relevant to his time. Time capsules may sound like a great way to preserve the aspects of the present, but some authorities have contrary arguments. William Jarvis, a historian specializing in time capsules, has described their contents as mostly useless junk. His argument is that capsules don't actually carry much information about the people who buried them. Furthermore, some of Jarvis's peers seem to agree. They think personal capsule items that inform discoverers of everyday life would have a lot more historical value. Another argument some experts make centers around a common feature of time capsules. You see, many come with a specific date upon which future discoverers are recommended to open them. If people open the capsule on its specified date, the intervening generations will lose out on potential historical information. There's also some doubts regarding the preservation effectiveness of capsules. The conditions they're exposed to underground, coupled with their tendency to get lost, are the main reasons for this. That being said, there are some notable cases where time capsule discoveries were beneficial. For instance, in 2018, historians found one in the ruins of the now demolished Thompson Middle School in Nova Scotia. The North Sydney Historical Society finally unearthed the time capsule after hearing local rumors about its existence. The Historical Society's own Joe Meany spoke to CBC News about the discovery on October 11, 2018. "We knew there was something there," he said, "but we didn't know exactly what it was, how big it was, or anything of that nature." Nonetheless, the Society recovered the metal container inside a block of cement. So, what was inside the cache? To begin with, there was a preserved newspaper dating the time capsule back to 1949. In addition to this, the historians discovered several documents naming important members of the society at the time. Lastly, there were some well-preserved, low-value notes and coins inside of a leather wallet. A former principal of Thompson High School, Alex Gilchrist, was present for the capsule's content inspection. He told CBC, "You never know what you're going to find in it, and there was a lot of history in that time capsule. There's no two ways about it." But that wasn't the only time capsule discovered in 2018. In fact, construction crews found another one in a school in Michigan. Builders found the cache hidden in a hollow brick at Kanoa Hills Central Elementary School. The faculty's teacher, Dr. Sherry Horner, and a pair of students opened it. The capsule contained a newspaper article dedicated to the memory of David Michael Rapp, who passed away aged 10. It was from 1967, a time when the school was originally called Walker Junior High. The tube also held some documents, including a class program list and a student handbook. However, Dr. Horner found the Michigan Association of School Boards paperwork particularly fascinating. It seemed to focus on the importance of retaining middle school values in education. Furthermore, since the discovery, there's also been rumors that Central Elementary might be concealing more treasures. Indeed, Dr. Horner told Michigan Live as much on November 15, 2018. "Our entire building is going to be undergoing construction until basically 2020, she revealed to the news site. "So if there are additional time capsules, I'm sure we're going to find them in the next few years." There's no word on any other time capsules at Central Elementary, but Shenandoah University in Virginia is another story. Back in 1993, students left a gift buried in the ground under a concrete slab for future attendees. The inscription on it read, "Class of 93 Time Capsule, open in year 2018. And that's exactly what the students and faculty members did on their homecoming weekend. On October 17, 2018, the university uploaded a video onto YouTube of the grand opening. The clip begins with staff prizing the slab up and lifting the cachet out of the ground. But before they open the time capsule, a spokesperson for Shenandoah University addresses the audience that's assembled. "Welcome. Thank you for joining us for our 1993 flashback," she says. "I want to say thank you to the class of 93 for thinking of us 25 years ago." "We've not opened this," a second official clarifies. "This is not a joke. We've not opened it, so we don't know what's in it yet." The 93 students had sealed their ornate white container tightly, and so it offers resistance when the event host lifts the lid. But it soon comes open with a cheer from the crowd. As can be seen from the video, the contents of the capsule have undoubtedly been affected by moisture over the years. However, they have by no means been totally destroyed. And the first thing the university representatives pull out is a piece of sheet music called Sketches and Reflections 1993. Apparently, Bachelor of Music and Composition graduate Jenna Marie Root wrote it by hand. Although the piece's exact origins are unknown, Shenandoah University suspects that Root was also its composer. And it's not the only music-based treasure included in the time capsule. The next item staff revealed is a vinyl record called Introducing the Beatles. It features hits including Twist and Shout, I Saw Her Standing There, and Love Me Do. Aside from music, the time capsule's contents span many different subjects. Indeed, one item appears to be an acting award. The little statue is labeled Best Actor and adorned with an early version of the university's pin. Additionally, it has a cross-stitch message saying, "Dane, single and in love in America, December 1992. Some 1993 students left keepsakes in the time capsule to represent their time at university. One anonymous attendee left a plastic dinosaur as tribute to Jurassic Park, which was released the same year. Another left a pack of condoms, which are unsurprisingly past their expiration date by the time the 2018 faculty discover them. A stone hippo carving with a now illegible name on it and some pacifier toys designed to blow bubbles are also among the collection. Other preserved personal items came with the names of their contributors on them. Take the musical recital program provided by Toby Norwood Robinson, for instance. Robinson was the lyric baritone of the performance, but the document also provided the names of the students assisting him. They included pianist Karen Keating and sopranos Vera Maserato and Barbara Hartzell. What's even more amazing, though, is that Robinson's program came with a functional cassette tape recording of the performance. The cassette seems to resonate with the crowd's nostalgia and causes a big cheer. And one of the spokespeople even gives a big thank you to Robinson for his time capsule gift. However, the next discovery, a yearbook from 1993, isn't quite as well preserved as the tape. In fact, groundwater damaged the book so much that website Science Alert described it as mush. Fortunately, the 2018 hosts announced that the university has an intact copy. Another paper addition to the time capsule is Shenandoah University radio listings, featuring songs by Queen, Aerosmith, and Michael Jackson. Some time capsule contributors indirectly provided information on another kind of medium, television. Alongside radio information, university staff found a 1993 newspaper called the Winchester Star, and its TV listings page offered an insight into what students could have been watching between May 8th and May 14th of that year. These blasts from the past include the Wonder Years finale, Saved by the Bell, and Baywatch. The Winchester Star's headline, "Serbs will collapse if Belgrade stops arms," is also noteworthy. But it's not the only reminder of then current events, as university teachers discovered. Mike L. Kelly, a Bachelor of Science in Communications graduate, supplied a political campaign badge from 1992. At the time, Bill Clinton was competing with his opponent Al Gore for the presidency of the United States. No doubt some students had events a lot closer to home on their minds, though. Several students placed a collection of notes inside the time capsule relevant to their personal lives. These were most arguably the most touching of additions to the eclectic cachet. Graduating Bachelor of Music and Performance Marvin Everett Grice Jr. left a particularly poignant note for a fellow Shenandoah University student. Grice Jr. wrote, "Request, Gloria Warner, to dance with Marvin Grace on 5/6/93, 8-?" Not even the university knows whether Warner accepted his invitation or not, but it's nice to imagine that she did. And a few other students left their hopes and dreams in the time capsule for the class of 2018 too. A photo inside the container shows 3 students from the university's 1991 choir tour to Zurzach, Switzerland. They were voice performance student Vera Meserato and Bachelor of Science in Art Management graduates Barbara Ellen Hartzell and Catherine Ann Villaburzio. Notes from all 3 accompanied the picture. The messages focus on what the 3 women hoped their future would someday hold. Hartzell's note, for example, reads, "In 25 years, I see myself as an executive in a performing arts or visual arts organization. I hope to be happily married and have 2 or 3 healthy, well-adjusted children." "I will have gone back to school and received a master's degree," Hartzell continued, "perhaps in accounting, and either have received or be working towards a doctorate." Burzio, on the other hand, wrote, "In 25 years, I see myself as Dr. Kathy, directing choral ensembles and theater productions at a small college." Burzio went on, "I hope to be happily married with 3 or 4 children, possibly 1 adopted. I see myself living in the Midwest, waiting for grandchildren to come along anytime." Meserato likewise wished to see herself settle down with a family and a successful career. "In 25 years, I see myself either at the Met or traveling in Europe performing in opera houses," the student explained. "I definitely see myself singing my dream role, Mimi, and possibly some operatic music theater roles. Hopefully I'll be married to a wonderful man and be blessed with at least 2 children who are not tone deaf." "I see myself as a happy and successful opera diva," Meserato concluded. "To some people, the 90s don't seem like they were that far away. Others might not have even been born then. But a lot can change in 25 years, and there's evidence of that all over Shenandoah University. A great deal of the buildings now on campus weren't even built in 1993. Since those days, the university has many new facilities, including a theater, health professions building, and a sports stadium. It has also more than doubled its enrollment figures from 1,563 in 1993 to 3,688 in 2018. So perhaps some time capsules aren't ideal methods of preserving historical artifacts, as some experts say, but plenty offer us an insight into how people live their lives. And it's fascinating. Let's hope in the future we continue to find these treasure troves in order to learn even more about